little faster, Max.
Well, Godzilla morning to you, everyone. Max and Max's Models here, and I'm sure some of you may know that the first trailer for Godzilla Minus Zero just dropped, the sequel to Godzilla Minus One. And great news, modelers, it's got lots of airplanes, so I think we're probably going to see some re-releases of some kits. As you'll recall, when Godzilla Minus One came out, Hasegawa re-released their Shinden model because of its use in the movie. So hopefully this might lead to some more models coming out. In particularly, I believe that's a Kawanishi H8K Emily flying boat. And man, I know it's CGI. Well, they may have used models, I suppose, as CGI, but it looks good. And I'll put a link to the trailer below, although my guess is most of you guys have probably already seen it. We also see a B-29, and I'm having a little trouble figuring out what they're flying in this scene. You see what appears to be a single-seat late war Japanese fighter plane, regular conventional layout, but when you look at the very brief clip you get of the pilot, it's got a solid bubble canopy like a Mustang. This got me to looking around at the various World War II Japanese fighters to see what it could be. But all of their fighters, even the George and the Hayabusa and the Hayate, they all had some sort of framing in the canopy. And this is pretty clearly a solid bubble like a D-model Mustang or a late D-model Thunderbolt. I tried to zoom in on it with a screenshot, but it's just a conventional fighter. It's hard to say what. I thought it might be a Key 100, but even they have the framing and everything. I thought maybe a Tojo, but it's hard to say. It's got me pulling my vintage kits off the shelf. Ooh, research. Let's do some research. And, okay, World War II fighter planes and Godzilla. Oh, yeah, I am so there. So today, the wife and I have some running around to do, and one of the things I plan to get are the sticky weights that I can use weight down the nose of models without being as big as a bullet slug. And also, I'm going to see if I can find some of that Mr. Hobby tool cleaner. We're probably going to pit stop at Harbor Freight. Also, I'm taking some parts of the Hughes 500 out for the interior to pre-paint that before I put the model together. I'm not going to say I think the Hughes 500 will be a relatively quick build because that's like challenging the fates. I was also wondering where I was going to get a pilot, but if I'm going to hang this thing above kit and car over the diorama as copter, then it doesn't need a pilot. So, haha, problem solved. I love the way my mind works. Anywho, that's all I got for right now. You guys take care of yourselves. Talk to you later. And as always, model on.
Camera speed.
Down production, take one.
Anywho, that's all I have for right now. Good God, I tried talking. Well, Godzilla morning. Now, we all may recall that Hasegawa had re-released their Yushu Shinden. If it's used in that airplane, well, it's a CGI airplane, but still they used it in the airplane. And so that